Let's have a look at the Tompa Bay Trademarks. I'm Angela Langlotz, trademark and copyright attorney, and I go live here on weekdays to discuss trademarks and copyrights. And today I want to talk about the Tompa Bay Trademarks. If you have trademark questions and you want me to cover a certain case study or answer a question or tell you what I think about a trademark issue, drop a comment into the comments below and I will answer your question on a future live video. So yesterday, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers won the Super Bowl, and it got me thinking about the Tompa Bay trademarks that were filed a few months ago, and I went in and looked, and there's even more. So let's go have a look at the trademark record and see why some of those are still live and why some of those are deader than a doornail. Let me switch screens. So I pulled up the Trademark Electronic Search System records, and these are public, and you can see that there have been a number of Tompa Bay and Tompa Bay associated trademarks filed, and I wanted to go through them and see what was going on with these. So why don't we start with number 10, because that's the first one that was filed. I just want to see what's been going on down here. And you know, it's curious, when you file a trademark application, if you're using an attorney and the attorney knows what they're doing, they should really go look at the record and see what else has been filed. And if I were the attorney in the most recently filed trademark application, that would be this one, number 1, I'd be going to look at the other trademark applications just to see what's been filed and maybe why it was issued or rejected. So when we look at this first one here, it was abandoned. I wonder why. It was filed by an individual, not by an attorney. How do I know? Well, because it says right here, individual, and there's no attorney listed. So let's go have a look at the TSDR and look at the document. So there was an office action outgoing and then an express abandonment. So when you have an express abandonment, it means that the applicant said, whoa, okay, I guess I'm going to abandon this trademark application. So if we go and look at the office action, let's see. There were no reasons in the record to bar, but there was a prior pending application and also a false association. All right, so registration is refused because the applied for mark consists of or includes matter that may falsely suggest a connection with the football player Tom Brady. You're not allowed to do that. Although Tom Brady is not connected with the goods or services provided by the applicant, Tom Brady is so well known that consumers would presume a connection. So that's probably why it was refused. Let's go look at another one. Let's go look at the previous doc. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's back out of here. Here. Okay, so let's go look at the previous document. Tompa Bay Buccaneers, another one filed by an individual. This time they did have a trademark attorney involved. And this was for apparel. A lot of these are going to be for apparel because people are trying to capitalize on the Tompa Bay theme. So let's go see why this was rejected. Okay, there was an office action outgoing, probably for the same reasons the other one was rejected. Likelihood of confusion. There was another registration that was issued to others, and a prior pending application and a false association. So this is one of those like kitchen sink like trademark rejections where they just throw everything at you. Let's go see the previous one. This one was also abandoned, again for athletic apparel. When we go and look at the record, at the documents, we have another office action outgoing. No registered or pending marks, but again, a false association refusal. Okay? Let's go I mean, I have a feeling that most of these are going to be similar. They're going to have similar reasons for being abandoned or rejected. This one is again for athletic apparel. It's dead. This is the same guy in number 10, Todd Borowski. He probably got the same rejection, so I'm not going to go over that here. Let's go look at another one. Another one, Todd Borowski, Tompa Bay. Again, Todd, you're just not learning your lesson, dude. Another one, Todd Borowski, Tompa Bay Beach Club. So it looks like the same guy filed for a whole bunch of different trademarks using the Tompa Bay or associated terms. So he wasted a lot of money on filing fees with this. Tompa Bay. Oh, this was Gridiron Ventures. This one is dead. Let's go see what they're doing here. What was the reason for the rejection? We can look at the office action and it will tell us exactly why it was rejected. False association, another one. Okay, so moral of the story, kids, is don't imply an association with a famous person when you're filing your trademark application. Another one by Todd Borowski. Todd, I feel so sorry for you. You wasted so much money on trademark office filing fees. This one's actually live. How do we know? Because it says right here, live. Let's see what's going on. We'll go look at the documents. This one was actually given a notice of publication. What does that mean? That means it's going to be published for opposition. Let's see who knows this. TEB Capital Management. TEB. Could that be Tom Edward Brady? I think so. Look at the address, Massachusetts. Okay, so this is likely Tom Brady himself, who is allowed to capitalize on his own fame and market his own shirts and clothing. So clothing, namely shirts, t-shirts, pants, shorts, sweatshirts, hoodies, footwear. Okay, so this one actually belongs probably to Tom Brady. Let's go look at the next one. Tompa Bay Grockeneers. This was filed by somebody. It's dead. It was abandoned last November. Again, probably a false association case, right? So here's your office action. And here we go. Likelihood of confusion because there were other applications that were still live at the time, a prior pending application, and a false association rejection. So, moral of the story, if you are going to capitalize on the name or likeness or a phrase that's associated with somebody famous, you are likely to be refused a trademark registration. So don't do this. It's not going to work. And if you have trademark questions, you can drop a comment into the comments below and ask your question. I'll answer it on a future live video. You can find me online at TrademarkDoctor.net. Also on YouTube, just go to video.TrademarkDoctor.net/YouTube. I have a huge channel there on YouTube with over 450 videos. You can also find me on Facebook and Twitter and a couple other places, but the best place to see my work is on YouTube.